In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider, and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot, and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus, no bigger than this, that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids, and even the platypus, a cute beaver duck thing, has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and stingrays and sea urchins and shit, and hectic fucking homicidal box jellyfish. And these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia, the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of suicidal teens. And at least we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change old laws. We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps and blue-ringed octopies, death adders, blue bottles, redback spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes and lizards that'll bite ya. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes and ticks that cause paralysis. Fuck, we don't have AR-15s, and thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. And thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago, in a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. And there wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons, and there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly. But what would I know, 'cause I'm from another country.
Hey now, how is everybody? Oh, sorry, I'm just getting a few things set up here. As usual, please tell me that I sound okay. The reason why I ask is because I broke my headphones last week. Just general use. Just had these cheap but comfortable headphones. And I need a YouTube Swirlie. There's a story behind that. So hey everybody. So I broke my headphones, right? Clean, like, you know, where they go over your head. and they just snapped, like right off, and I couldn't like even use one of them, like one side, and I thought, oh, okay, that's fine. They're only cheap set, but they were comfortable. You know, the earmuff type, but not the huge earmuffs that like cover your whole side of your head. They were just like the little ones that just sort of covered your ears, and they were very comfortable. Anyway, so I snap them, right, and I thought, okay, here's a good excuse. Good old Casper loves getting on eBay and buying shit. So I jumped on there and brought another set, because they have to be like the 3.5 plug in type, because I have this mic, this Audio Technica mic that is supposed to be one of the best, even better than the those big motherfuckers that I see that Ing had, and I think AJ's got one of them big ones I've seen on her one of her pictures or something in the background. It was between that type or this one that I got. So anyway, these headphones plug into the back. So now I'm using I don't have an iPhone anymore, but I'm using the phone earpods that we all walk, the white ones that we all walk around with. So I'm using those. So they sound a lot tinnier than the proper earphones. So this all sounds weird to me. Like the intro was too loud in my ears, and it was all tinny, and it didn't have any sort of deepness or bass in it, and it sounds weird. But anyway, if you can hear me fine, it's fine. I just had to adjust everything. Okay, so I just wanted to say that Doodle isn't co-hosting tonight because she has a little bit of a headache, and she's monitoring chat for me tonight. So we all wish her to get better with that damn headache. Take some more meds. That's what I always do, boo. And then I sleep it off. If I had a headache, I wouldn't even be doing this. In fact, at first I thought, oh my God, I've got no co-host. What the fuck am I going to do? And I thought, oh, you idiot. Like, I was doing this before by myself, even before StreamYards. I was just recording the podcast and then uploading it, sort of thing. Didn't really have very good reaction, like probably like going live, even though you don't have to have a lot of people in the live. Well, that helps if you have a huge audience or whatever, but I'm just a small channel. But, I'll probably get like 300 or 400 like replays or later on or whatever. The numbers build up. People just seem to catch up with my stuff later on. And I guess it has something to do with the time difference and stuff like that. So anyway, I must respect the chat. Shit, doing all this stuff myself tonight, so I've got to get used to this. So without me scrolling back too far, hey Manda, hey AJ, feel like I'm doing a freaking Nary Sugar Plum intro. Hey Doodle, Amy's here. I saw RK, haven't seen him for a while. Who else is Very Merry? I saw Andy Cruz was here earlier. Seems to have like taken off. So tonight, like, there's one thing that I wanted to address with a friend of mine. I'll just tell him to come up. I did send him the link in Twitter, which is unusual for me. Twitter. Yumtus is here. Hey now. I was gonna jump up with you the other night, but I really need to sort of like get a gist of how you run your channel and stuff, and I didn't want to just jump up. And I was saying because I've been a friend with Claire Bear Yumtas, which I know is a mod of yours, and I've known Claire for fellow Aussie for a little while now. I'm not quite sure how long, maybe not a year, but I saw her. I didn't even know how I stumbled upon the channel. Actually, that's a good question. But I just sort of like was just sort of like listening, trying to get a gist of what you do exactly. So it seems the one night I jumped in though, you lost the guy or whatever. He blocked you or something. But it was funny. Like I I like the idea of it, and I didn't realize the scam baiting was such a big thing. There's some really big channels out there that do nothing but try to catch these scammers, and they always go with the one thing I notice is they always go for the flight. Hey, can you help me out with the flight? It's quite funny. All right, now I want to talk about something which I know some of you guys won't know anything about, but we have a friend that we seem to have lost, and we need to try to work where he is. So, hey, welcome, Fancy. How are you?
Oh, hey, how's it, man? What's up?
Yeah, let me turn you up a little bit. Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
I broke my headphones, and like I'm having trouble getting used to these headphones that I'm using. Okay, so Fancy's here, guys. Fancy's a friend of Auzzie Rules. I've known Fancy for quite a few years, mate. And as you know, we've had Jeff Count on here many times, and there was a time where Jeff went missing for quite a long time. A lot of his mates were quite concerned, and as he has spoken about publicly, he had a heart attack, and he didn't really like fully recover, and has difficulties. And we were sort of like keeping in touch, and he started doing some live streaming and carrying on with his life. Jeff likes to have a drink with some other of his mates, and a few of us were a little bit worried. I had a quiet word with him about looking after himself a little bit more, and maybe putting the concern on his health more. But at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. It's their own life, and people can choose to live it however they like. Anyway, I don't know exactly how many weeks it's been, Fancy, but Jeff's gone AWOL on us again. We can't find him.
Yeah, I'm actually a bit concerned about that. So, other thing is, he did leave a comment after Mud and I spoke on YouTube Live about him being missing, right? And I think it's about almost 3 weeks that he's gone missing. And we've been messaging him, and he hasn't returned any of our messages. But then last week, he put a comment on the YouTube video saying, "Hey, bro, I'm okay." He's having internet problem. Right?
Well, okay.
But it didn't sound like him. It sounded like somebody else. Just maybe he told somebody, or somebody else, just maybe his brother or somebody, just maybe messaged that, put a message there. But
his brother's not into that. His brother wouldn't know how to.
But the way he typed the message, it didn't sound like him at all. Seriously, I'm just doubting that it's actually Jeff that put the message there.
I don't think it'd be anybody else, bro. He's not. Yeah, he's probably like Jeff will come and explain in due course. I'm just glad that I'm hoping that he's okay and that he's not in hospital or worse still, on a slab.
But if he's having internet problems, how would he sent that message then, and how would he have known?
Well, he could have used.
Talking about?
He could have used the phone. He could have used the data on the phone, maybe. To get into YouTube to leave a comment. You don't have to have. You don't have to have internet.
He doesn't have a phone. He always says he doesn't have a phone.
Oh, he doesn't have a phone. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have a phone. So me and Mud was saying, okay, but then who is that? Because we said, we give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he borrowed a phone from somebody.
Yep.
And he asked to just send a message. But how would he know what we were talking about on the video if he didn't watch the video?
Yeah. Well, when you say internet troubles, maybe it's intermittent internet trouble. So maybe it's not enough to go live, because I know when I had internet troubles, my internet would just drop out at no fucking reason. I always felt nervous about going live because you would lose the broadcast mill. Maybe he just the way that Jeff thinks is
his
maybe
modem is broke down, overheated or something. Because Jeff spent hours on the internet. That guy would spend the whole day on live stream. He'll never sleep.
Yeah.
Remember? He'll start off Friday night. He'll go work himself right through into Saturday and into Sunday morning. He'll go 24 hours straight, but he'll be on different platforms. He'll finish off with us, then he go to another platform. He'll
Yep.
finish off there, then he go to another platform. And then Monday morning, you hear Jeff is contacting you. Hey, bro, I'm here. And I'm like, what? Jeff,
Yeah, I know.
did you
Yeah.
go to bed? Did you sleep? And like, you would like really go overboard with the stuff, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, well, it'd be good if he came on, but if he sees me live, but he doesn't, he can't go by a schedule now. Have you noticed? Like, he organized with you to do an interview, and then I saw it and I went like scheduled for oh, beautiful. I'm gonna set my reminder so I can listen to this. This is gonna be great. And then it never happened. And
It never happened.
He just forgets about it.
I don't know if he forgot about it, man. I mean, he was so excited. He kept messaging me, asking me for a picture, and he's talking about, yeah, this is gonna be great, and he had awesome time and all these things, man. And like we were talking about, like, okay, we're gonna have a theme, we're gonna talk about this and all that stuff. He started being like so excited and enthusiastic.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, well, looks like Jeff really wants to get into this thing.
Well, he loves. I watched you guys last time. I remember it was like a month ago, and a few people were arguing. I think it was Mud was arguing with. I think maybe he was arguing with you at some point, but Mud was arguing with somebody. Oh, who was it? It was some girl you had on there or something. Yeah, you remember? And
yeah, there was some.
He was sitting by. He was sitting by, and he was loving it. He was. You could see the smile on his face. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I said something about her not being sick, and then she started going on over it.
Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. You said something like, yeah. You didn't really.
She's artistic, and people make up stuff on the internet. So,
yes, and
so she brought her husband, and they started getting upset about the whole thing, and her husband started getting involved in it, and they started making fun of her husband, saying her husband's a
that's
hunchback.
right. Yes.
And then Jeff M started mimicking a hunchback and walking around.
And Mud said, "Bring your husband. I want to interview your husband or whatever." Actually, it wasn't a husband; it was just a partner or something like that. But
and she reported.
I was watching. It was funny.
That video. She reported the video. They took it off.
Oh, really?
Jeff got a strike over that. Apparently, we were cyberbullying a mentally ill person or something like that.
Oh, okay. You can find any excuse to strike a video these days. It's
I think it's overkill. YouTube is really killing the platform.
Were you watching my stream one day when I was showing some pictures of man boobs, and I got taken down, and then and then one time I was doing a pet like the pets on people's pets, showing cats and dogs, and someone took me down because it's so easy.
It's not someone. It's YouTube doing that. They are taking down videos. No, I was reading on their blog. If you go onto the YouTube's blog and if you follow them on Twitter, constantly you find people complaining, "Hey, why did you take me down? Hey, what did I do?" And this and that. And then YouTube would reply to them on their Twitter, follow them there, and then they would reply saying, "No, it doesn't follow our community guidelines, and still we have the right." They say they have the right to decide whether your videos is good enough to be on their platform. So they've changed their policy, even though they have this community rules. If they feel that your video is too political or it's sensitive towards, let's say, animal rights people, or sensitive towards conservative people, where like they don't want you to talk about their religion, they will take the video down. And it's been happening even with, like, say, you get these subscribers that subscribe to your channel. They will even delete your subscribers, bro. I didn't know they could do that.
Oh, yeah.
They will tell you, they will send you an email saying your subscribers are not verified and are not active. And this account is suspicious. They will delete it. They will delete it for you. So, so I think they changed their monitoring rules, like how they monitor people. I think they're getting really strict on it because like Facebook got into trouble with that Trump story with promoting the hacked elections and stuff like it. So I do think that what's happening with Google and Facebook and like this streaming and internet stuff, I do think they're clamping down on people, and you are going to see a lot of things changing. That's why I'm now kind of being careful with what I do and say on the internet. Because I mean, like people's channels just get deleted, whoop, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would
Well,
read now.
I put I've had at least a couple of cases against me, various
Mhm.
people, various reasons,
Yeah,
and I've won every one.
yeah.
I've won every case,
But
so I don't.
I don't want to go through that hassle, Casper. It's such a mission. And the other one that what actually surprised me is was one guy. He thought that he was being funny, right? He would try to do all these comedian, what do you call it, memes? You know the memes that's going around. They stitch
Yes.
videos together and pictures and stuff like that.
Mm.
So and then he was doing that, and he was putting games and stuff. They said to him that his channel is spam. They banned him from the platform. He cannot open any other YouTube account ever again. They banned him. So I didn't know that they could actually do that. Like if they can delete your channel and they can ban you from ever opening up another YouTube channel. So I'm just starting to realize that okay, I need to really be careful with what I do and say on here, because they do actually check up on your
But
on your
fancy,
channel.
but that you now is even worse. Like they kick you off there for barely nothing.
Yeah, I know, and I still can't get in there. I don't understand how Mud can still stay on there. I mean, that guy is extremely abusive on the channel, gets
But he-
totally drunk out of his mind, and the guy's still
yeah,
on there. I don't understand.
yeah.
Where's
Shout
all
out
your?
to
I don't see anybody. Is it because I don't have YouTube open.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
Hang on, you can see. Oh no, only I can see it. Right, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to have YouTube open to see the chat. Only
Oh
I can see the chat in StreamYards, but only I can see the chat in
oh shit.
StreamYards.
Okay, I can see the comments here. Sorry guys,
Oh,
I didn't see you guys here on the side. I can see some comments coming from YouTube.
oh,
Um,
you can see it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. In StreamYard,
Oh, okay, okay.
if you click comments, there's Cass, Doodle,
Yes, yes. Sorry, I didn't know you.
A,
I thought
Akash.
only the creator
Sorry,
could see
I
it.
wasn't ignoring the guys. I didn't see. I'm not connected. I didn't open my YouTube, but you can see some of the comments here. But the guys are just putting up their YouTube channels,
Yeah.
asking people to subscribe. Yeah, but the thing is, other thing also, what I just want to mention this point about YouTube and subscriptions. The thing is, you can't just subscribe to somebody. You actually have to be actively involved with that channel. Like, for example, say I like your channel, right?
Yep.
I have to actually comment on a regular basis and be watching your streams for them to actually say, okay, then that the channel that I subscribe through is valid, and it won't count because I noticed that I did subscribe to you a few years ago, and then all of a sudden I don't see you on my subscription, and I had to resubscribe to you, and I had to be actively chatting with you for them to count it. I don't know if you noticed that.
Hmm.
I don't know if you notice, if you just go into your subscriptions, right? You'll get a
Hmm.
notifications. They'll say, this person just subscribed to you, right? You go in there, you don't see that person there.
No, I don't get. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't get that message.
Well, what?
But
Okay, if
yeah.
anybody subscribes to me, right? I will get a notification. It'll say this person subscribed to me, but it
Okay.
won't show on my YouTube channel that person subscribed to me.
Well, I go into YouTube Studio all the time, and my subs, I'm up around 1,500, and my subs go up and down all the time. Like 1 minute, I cracked up to 1,504, and then next minute I'm down to 1,498. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I asked a few people like, "Hey, did you unsubscribe to me and stuff like it, right?" And they said no, they didn't unsubscribe. My channel got deleted, or I don't know what's going on. And like even Fox, he put a message on my channel, right, about Mud. Only I could see it, but nobody else could see it. And then when I looked again, I went on there to the comments. The comments message was gone. It was deleted. So is there a YouTube bot that does these things automatically, or
I
what
don't
is it?
know. I don't know. I don't really. I don't know.
Uh,
I had to set my comments to all review now because of some shitty people on the internet.
Ah,
So I had it set just to hold the inappropriate ones.
yeah.
So most of the stuff would be posted, but now I have to go in every day and check and review the comments. because
Yeah, the stuff was getting technical, Casper. I'm actually losing a bit of energy when it comes to.
man, are you still doing periscopes?
No, I'm sticking to YouTube. It's more safer now, man. I'm just doing like videos where if I go to the city or if I go cycling and I'll shoot a video of that.
I love those cycling ones.
Yeah. So I'll do
Is that
something
on?
like.
Are they on? Are you putting them on YouTube?
Yeah, I got the videos up there now. I'm doing regular.
How come I'm not getting notifications from? Have you done any lately?
Yeah, I've got like 8 videos where I some people are saying I doxed myself because there's even location and shit.
I'll have to
But I
get
said,
I have to get my producer Doodle to put your YouTube channel in the chat.
yeah.
I'll get Doodle will do that while she's
Subscribe,
she's
bro,
on
because
chat
I
control.
think because I don't see you subscribe to me. Just subscribe, and then you'll know when I go live and stuff like that. Because
Well, I thought I'm pretty sure I am subscribed to
I
you,
know,
but
but there's something that happened. Like I
what are you
changed
calling what are you calling yourself now?
You don't remember I changed it to dog, right?
What's your YouTube name though?
Now I changed it back to Fancy Dog Wings.
Oh, okay. So let me have a look. I'm gonna do a bit of a search here and see if I can find you. Change it back to Fancy Dog Wings, eh?
Yeah, I changed it because like people were like when I was in the chat, people say who's dog, and then I had to type in there, oh, it's Fancy Dog Wings, and they're like, oh, it's fancy, or somebody say who's that fake dog, and then I was like, oh, okay, I guess people only know me as Fancy Dog Wings, so I guess I must change it back to Fancy Dog Wings. So I think when I changed it like that, then there was something.
I can't find it. Can you you're a mod. You're a mod in the chat anyway, Fancy, I think. So you can type your you can paste your link in there, I think.
Okay, let me see.
Or you can put it in the private chat here. Either one, and then I can put it in the chat.
Okay, where are you?
You can put it in the private chat.
Wait, I'll open the YouTube, right? But now I'm looking
You'll have to
for
mute
you.
you'll have to mute your YouTube if you open it.
Yeah, okay. Why do I do that?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Casper.
Doodle can't find it either, so that's why we're gonna need the link from you.
Auzzie rules. But I'm subscribed to you and I'm also not receiving. You see, Casper, I can't find you also.
Well, I can give you my channel. I can put
wait. History.
Actually,
yeah.
it's already been put in the chat, my stuff. Nightbot just put it in there up there. And also Doodle will probably put in there a little bit sometimes too.
I see. Your live doesn't show up, Casper. You have to go into your channel. You have to. Are you seeing this? I don't know if people. You have to go into your channel.
People saw my live. I scheduled this live, so people always have an idea of every second Saturday.
All right, I dropped it in a chat. I see
beautiful.
Okay, I see the guys in the chat. So you'll see me when I go live because I'm in. I think in an hour's time, or 1.5 hours time, I'm gonna meet up with Mud. We're gonna talk about Jeff, and we're trying to bait Jeff in. So
okay, so I am subscribed to you, but I haven't got the all button bell selected. So now that I've got that, I'll get all your notifications now.
Okay.
But I'm already subscribed to you.
No, I was off the internet for like a couple of weeks actually. I don't know.
I've seen you off the internet longer than that.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I just came back recently, like 3 weeks. And then the weird part is when I come back, then Jeff goes missing. So I don't know if he's trying to do something like that. I don't know.
No. Don't put too much deep thought into what Jeff might be doing. Jeff is just something's going on with Jeff. Either he's not well, or he's having internet problems, or he's at his mum's, or something like that.
I know, Casper. I'm not gonna. I know I regard you and Jeff as close internet friends, right? And I know what you're saying, man. I'm just worried about the guy.
He wouldn't do anything.
No,
he wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I haven't either, which is a concern because he always used to say to me, "Hey, mate, can you let me know when we can talk?" And it's really hard to time it with him because of not only the fucking time difference between you and me and him. But also, I would say to him, "Hey, I'm going live in 2 days. Be there," and then he forgets.
Yeah.
He just forgets because of his memory issues.
Yeah, but the thing is, he turns his Skype off and he doesn't reply to his messages. So that kind of freaks you out, because when you actually there, like when I was there waiting for him, I was typing on Skype and Twitter, "Hey, where are you, bro? I'm here now," and he just didn't reply to those things. So like like for me, your fans, if you're gonna, he has like over 300 subscribers, right? His videos, they like in the 200 views and stuff like that, right? Almost every video that he uploads about him when he features. So he has fans that actually get excited to see him on cam. So if he goes missing, it means like I'm one of his fans. So if he goes missing for a couple of days, we start like wondering, hey, what's happening with this guy? You know what I mean? It's only natural. If you're that famous, people are gonna go berserk. Like, hey.
Yeah. I'm in groups where if I don't talk for a couple of days, people's like, "Oh my god, what happened to Casper? Where is he? What's wrong?"
Yeah, so it's only natural for like me and Mud and other people and you and to like start panicking, like, "Hey, what's up with this guy?" and stuff like it, you know. But I mean, the last time I saw him, he was doing somersaults on his bed, and he was talking to me. Yeah, he was talking to me on my live YouTube. Remember, I deleted that video because he was abusive to females, so I had to delete it before I get a strike. He started saying B and all this K, and and can I use those words? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started like talking like trash about women and stuff like that. So I said, "Oh shit, I have to delete that." But that was live on my channel, and then when I just started, I said, "Hey Jeff, where are you?" He somersaulted on his bed, jumped up and down like it was a trampoline.
Really?
And he was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm here. Let's do this." And then he didn't look sick at all. I was like, "Wow, Jeff." And he was like showing his biceps and stuff like it, like he was working out and stuff. So I was like, okay, this guy don't look like he's sick or anything. So I don't think the guy is actually sick. It could be, maybe he's right. He could be having serious internet trouble. Maybe.
The internet might be the least of his troubles. I don't know. He's funny though. I mean,
Oh, did you check his Twitter?
Not lately.
Who he follows? Do you see who he follows? Half the people that he's following is all cam girls. Did you know that? I was like, whoa, Jeff.
He's got a lot of spare time on his hands,
Yeah, but you following people. I even went into their accounts and there was like videos, like X-rated videos. I was like, yo, Jeff, is this your kind of thing? I was like,
yeah, look. In the past, I was guilty of following some of those channels, but the problem was they got a little bit out of control, and it's all you saw on your timeline. I had to get rid of them. They were just annoying.
Oh, yeah. So, you want to ask me anything else? Questions? And stuff like that? I don't want to spoil your show and take over the show. No. I can get out of control, and you got to keep on the leash.
Some of the stories, man. Some of these guys that I know, these people in my chat. Some of them know of you, and maybe some of them don't. So some of them don't know the crazy stories that.
I'm one of Casper's crazy friends that I've had so much of beef with Casper in the past over my craziness that sometimes he wouldn't even. Can you remember when I told you that the shop burned down and 3 people died?
Yes.
You were so worried.
I mean, all friends have little issues, whatever. You went through a little period of time there where
I was cracking up on
it's hard for me to even put it in words, but there was a time where you blocked us all from your SoundCloud, right? So I kept making up other accounts so that I could follow you, and then you kept messaging me on those fake accounts saying like, "Who are you? Where are you from?"
Yeah, you bitch.
Yeah, and then I had to get you to like. Finally, you came to yourself. "Oh, sorry, Casper, I was out of my head." I said, "Yeah, okay. Can you unblock me, please? I can't listen to any of your SoundCloud." So
I got carried away.
And you were beefing with Jeff for a while, and he was constantly messaging me, "Fuck, what's wrong with this fucking guy?" Like,
I made him so angry. He was like, you know what,
yes.
Fancy, you're dead to me, okay? You're dead to me. I'll fucking kill you. He was like that. I had a fight with him on my balcony, and Mud was there, and Mud is saying, "No, guys, don't do
Yeah.
this. Stop, your friends." And
Yeah.
and it was crazy. And like people were like, "Fuck you, man, fuck you."
Yeah. It was like, it wasn't like some of the fighting that I've seen on YouTube.
I think I
But
just,
it was
I
like
just took it too far.
It was like fake fighting though, because you were just like not totally ignoring. You would just pop in and fight with him, and then you'd leave. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And Mud, I mean, nobody fights like Mud, man. I mean, he's brutal.
Yeah, he's ruthless. That guy's a killer. But now he started talking shit about Fox on my channel, and Fox is now mad with him. Came in there. I mean, came in the comments and said, "Don't you fucking talk shit about me and all this." So I don't know. He's on Fox's list now.
Fancy? Do you still associate in any way with the frogs? Like on
No,
Twitter?
I don't. I know they the ones that's watching all my videos. That's why I got
love
so
how
many
everyone's
views.
connected in some way. Like, I'm good friends with Andy. In fact, he's a mod for me, and I think I'm a mod on his channel, but he doesn't really do many lives. He goes live on Podtrash, but he uses like Discord through his mixer.
Yeah.
And he has his own channel that he sends it to. Andy Podtrash, and there's still not Dipshit. Andy Cruz. Remember Andy Cruz?
Is Andy the guy with that girlfriend? What's her name?
I think he's got multiple girlfriends, but
it's not Robin.
No. He's from Podtrash, where Robin and Whoosh are. And
Andy, the magician, the smoker, the guy that smokes.
No. That's John the Magic Guy. No. Andy,
there's so many of these people, bro.
The guy that's from California, and he's like, I don't know. He's got like Mexican in him or something. I don't know.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
You know that guy?
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. He still talks to those guys. Apparently, he out of everybody, he monitors the frogs.
Why were you so shy to say the word Mexican? What's wrong with you? He's Mexican, right?
I don't know if he was Mexican. I don't want to say.
Wow, come on. He's Mexican. He's
Mexican. Is he?
Yeah, he's Mexican. Mexican American, isn't it?
Okay. Well, I'm not sure. Not sure.
Oh, is it wrong to call somebody Mexican, or you should call them Latino?
No, I don't mind calling people by their nationality as long as I'm absolutely 100% sure that's where he's from, and I'm not. So
he could be Puerto Rican or something. Maybe I call him Latino. Okay, sorry. I mean, yeah.
He still talks about them like because like him and Robin, they talk about it, get updates on Podtrash, and sometimes I manage to catch it, and it's quite funny. And he there's like two split, the frogs are split or something like that. There's like
there's three groups.
There's Dannyville, is it? Like
Dannyville, and there's some other group there. Leah's got some group, and
and this is where I used to hang out. Can you believe it? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, but you see, that's a group that's poison, man. They just manipulate each other. Like, they get kicks out of just humiliating somebody.
Yes.
For like an hour or two, and then they'll get a kick out of that, and they'll start trying to do that every week with you.
Yeah.
And then they'll pretend as if they love you, and they're gonna subscribe to you, and they'll spam you, they'll watch your videos and stuff, and they'll call you to the show, and they'll make fun of you. That's what they'll do.
But this is where those funny characters, like you got to admit. Come on, you got to admit. I mean, Chris Dick is pretty funny.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is very funny. Because
what about this other dude that Podtrash got hold of? Like, I mean, I knew him a long time ago. Brian Peterson, the Brain.
But I don't actually see Chris Dick as a frog. Actually, I see Chris Dick as Kleenex, his own. Yeah. He's like his own product of maniac. Maniacism. I don't know if there's a word such as maniacism, but he's his own product. You can't call him a frog. He himself will eat up all those frogs in one show. That's how crazy that guy is. Yeah. So I see him different. I don't see him as a frog.
But he's done. I mean, this goes back, like, guys in the chat, just so you know, there's this fella called Clinics, right? This guy goes back all the way back to Elisa Jordana, who was doing a show on Spreecast. And
Who's
Elisa
this Nightbot here in this thing? What's this Nightbot?
It's
thing?
automatic. It's automatic.
Who's doing that?
It's set up.
You said that?
Me.
So how does it say? Okay, how does it know to subscribe to Jeff Count's channel?
Because I've entered them all in.
Oh,
it's preset. It's preset. You get it to post in your chat. You can select how often it posts. You know, every 15 minutes.
Okay. But
so
did you do that to mine? Because I don't think people checked my thing out yet.
I haven't put you in yet, but I will.
Oh, okay, cool. No.
So
cool.
I have to adjust it all the time because the environment changes. You know, people come, people go. You know, a couple of people left the internet, so I disabled their posting. Yeah, it's a robot. Yeah.
No, I'm cool, bro. I mean, I'm still around, bro. I didn't go anywhere. It's just that I had to take a break, right? You know, these people. No, these people can ruin you, bro. You know that they can ruin you mentally, and so. You know, I didn't want
how much you let it affect you, Fancy. It just depends.
No, but the thing is, say they watch us, right? Say I interact with you and they see we're getting close, then they will try to fuck up that.
Correct.
Right?
But that's no different than fucking YouTube. I've seen that happen too.
No, I know, but then they'll do something to Jeff because they see Jeff comes regularly to me. Then they'll try to fuck up the relationship between me and Jeff.
Yeah.
And then Jeff will go missing for a week. He won't chat with me, nothing. And then then they will mess him up and then he'll come crying to me saying, you know what it did to me, Fancy? I'm done with those frogs and fucking shit. You know?
Yes, I understand completely.
So then after a while you get tired of it. You say, oh, you know what? I just need a break from all of this shit. You know?
But it depends, Fancy. It depends how much time you actually spend on YouTube. I mean, you know, and how many communities, and there's a lot of people in the chat here. I'm not going to mention any names, but, you know, there's a lot of people in the chat here that have been, you know, really fucked over by various people at various times. And everyone needs to find their place where they fit in. You know, I left the frogs, but the thing is, it's still all connected. You know, there's people that I know.
Yeah, some of them know them. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's all connected, and all goes back to. For me, it all goes back to like either Jimmer or fucking Howard Stern. It all goes back to.
Yeah, I don't know. Howard Stern is still angry with me. He hasn't unblocked me. So
who?
Howard Stern. So yeah. He's got a whole lot of fake accounts. He's probably following me on one of those fake accounts.
I should tell the chat that one day Fancy said to me, "Oh yeah. Howard Stern follows me," and then I went like, "Fucking receipts, bitch. Show me." And then you said, "Oh, I'm going to show you." And then I think you came back to me and said, "Oh, he blocked me, bro."
Yeah, but I did send you a screenshot of. I did send you a screenshot where it says the Howard Stern blocked you.
I wonder what you said.
I think he used to watch me when I was with the frogs with Elisa and Benji, and then I was like, "Who the fuck is Howard Stern? I don't know that guy."
Yeah, that's what I meant to say before when I said that Elisa Jordana. Some people might not even know who Elisa Jordana was. Elisa Jordana was dating Benji Bronk, who's on the Howard Stern.
Yeah. They were high rollers, guys. These are high rollers we're talking about. People were rolling the dice in the casinos, you know, gambling their life away just to be on TV or to be on Howard Stern show. That's the people we're talking about.
Not so much these days.
Huh?
No, not so much these days.
Well, you know, cocaine, what it does to you, it ruins your life, bro. Smoking all that stuff, that ruins you, bro.
Wow, yeah. Well, it's too expensive for me, so.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm waiting for Jeff to pitch up and to explain his story. But I think we're gonna need a new president, bro. Seriously, we can't have a president.
You know what? When you do your live, are you gonna do a live with Mada?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, what you should do is just like title it, "We need a new president," something like that.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. Well, what we're gonna title it and stuff.
Try to flush him out.
That's what I'm working on, but I just hope he's not watching this, because then he's gonna be like one up on me. So, but I'm gonna figure that out, because I mean, I need to get him out. I need to flush him out. I can't have a president that's going into hiding. Seriously, he has a country that he has to lead, and we need a direction. And people are dying of coronavirus. He can't just be running. I mean, hiding like that, So
Yeah, but he might have a good reason, just the same.
It's okay. It's cool. I won't. I'm not gonna talk bad about the guy or anything, but just need the guy to pitch up. Who's gonna run the country without him then?
and I remember Chad making a funny deal about when Jeff said, "That's it. Like, I don't want to be part of any fucking Frogtown USA or whatever." He goes, "I'm making my own country, fucking count country." And they all made fun of him and this and that, and it's fucking stuck really well. I love the way how Jeff's got run with it. It's really good. And then everyone that was having issues with Chad was saying like, "Well, fuck you, like Chad country,
he's good,
Chad,
man.
what is it, count country motherfucker?"
Yeah, come country motherfucker. Yeah, he's a good guy. I mean, he can really put a show on. I mean, he's the guy that I thought was really good at what he was doing, and.
But it's not easy. It's not easy for him now, Fancy, with the memory issues and stuff. It's not
bro,
easy.
I just told you he was somersaulting when I saw the guy. I mean, the guy was somersaulting onto a bed.
Is that video taken down?
Yeah, it was taken down because he started. It was going smooth. We were talking nice and peaceful.
Was he drunk?
When we got halfway, no, he wasn't even drunk. We got halfway. He lit a cigarette. Then we started talking, and then all of a sudden the guy just went off. These pictures and these fucking hoes and fucking cunts, and I was like, Jim, don't do that.
But he was drinking, man. Come on, he was drinking.
No, he wasn't drinking.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he wasn't drinking. Or was he drinking before that? Or maybe he didn't sleep for like 24 hours, and then he came.
He does shit like that. I don't think
then he comes to you. He comes to you after he's before he goes on a shutdown. Then his last meltdown. He takes it out. So then he went like that, and I was like, okay, Jeff. And he started talking about terrorism and all these things. I was like, whoa, Jeff. No, boy, I have to delete this.
Well, see, Corona's pretty well controlled in Canada at the
moment.
Corona, COVID, it's pretty controlled in Canada at the moment. So, I don't think they have any strict rules and stuff at the moment. And I think Canada's been pretty good. We don't have Nikki here to tell us, but I don't know if it's as good as Australia, but
maybe it's the money that they get, because now when they're in lockdown, because Canada's still in lockdown, so they're getting like a monthly support from the government. It's like quite a fat check.
Yeah, Australia's giving people.
So I'm doubting that he's having internet problem, because he can afford to pay for the internet. Unless the building that he's in is changing.
So we have to explain to Cass when we say Frogtown, that they actually didn't call it Frogtown. What did they call it? They called it Kermitown.
Kermitown.
Yeah, it was called Kermitown. It was all the followers from Elisa Jordana's show after Elisa shut it down. So it sort of kept going from there. Yeah. So anyway, no, thanks for coming on and explaining to me, because I haven't talked to you guys for a while.
No worries, bro. I mean, like, I'm here. I'm still here. I watch your show when I have time to watch it. Since this lockdown has been happening with this coronavirus, I could only do this on a Saturday, or if it's during the week, like we have to.
See, this is good for me, Fancy. You know why I stream at this time is because I have the place to myself every second weekend. So for me, it's perfect because I don't get any interruptions. I've got full bandwidth. I've improved my internet connection. It's just it's perfect for me every second Saturday. I probably should, do it every weekend, but I sort of plan my life.
Could do it also maybe during the week once.
Well, I do. I don't know if you ever see me. I do some of the writing with Casper, so I'll just do a live with the phone in the car on the way to work. But that's only like a 20-minute live,
Yeah, Yeah,
But
but
it's good.
I'm still
It's
waiting
good.
to see some parts. So like maybe some like like go to the mall or something and just shoot something in the mall. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just be nice. I think you'd probably get
Well,
more people.
hey, listen, Fancy, do you remember when I did that impromptu live where I showed the kangaroos?
Oh yeah, when you were shooting the kangaroos in the wild.
Yeah. I think I lost. I don't know if that video's on my channel, but everyone's like, a few people have asked me. I need to do it again. Go
Yeah,
go
I mean,
around.
like there were. I never saw that. Like just on the side of the road, you just pulled over and like, hey
Yes, it was
guys, look
only
here.
5 minutes. Yeah, it was 5 minutes from my house. I have to get there just at the right time, obviously at dusk when they come out and feed. So I'll try to do that one
But
night.
couldn't you go to like a kangaroo park or something where they actually there and you can
Yeah, I
see
don't know of
them?
any around here, but I mean, all those kangaroos, that's only 5 minutes from my house.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't get too close. I can't get too close to them because they're just wild fucking animals,
Yeah, you should do stuff like that, bro. I started
Mm.
shooting around my neighborhood. I went to the beach the other day. I scoped that. I mean, I shot a video and I uploaded it. So people were like quite impressed. Like, oh wow, look at this. Jeff was saying, Fancy can drive a car.
Fancy, I can't help but remember the time when you said, "Hey, bros, hey, everybody out there, I'm in fucking California," and you played that video
Yeah,
of the dashboard of some car driving down fucking some California road that's fucking heading towards the
yeah,
beach, and you
yeah.
tried to trick everybody that you're in California and going to the
Yeah,
beach.
but some people really thought I was there, and they're like, "Shit, I told you he
Well,
lives in the US."
and what about? Well, yeah, that's right. What about the time when you did the tuna fishing? Remember the boat?
Yeah. Oh well, that was partially true because the video I uploaded recently, I go to the docks where the boats are, and I get on the boat and I show
But
the guys my diving gear.
you told everybody that you were doing illegal tuna fishing, and the fish you were fishing off the coast of the
Yeah,
fucking
because you need a license, bro.
off the
You need a
coast of
license.
some power station, and you said that the tuna was radioactive.
Yeah, it was. But I don't want to get into that, man. Listen, guys,
I
subscribe to
couldn't
my
stop
channel
laughing.
and watch my videos. I
Yeah.
go on live quite often. I do some crazy shit. So
Yes, you do. You
I'd
do.
really appreciate it if you guys subscribe to me. I'm a big fan of Casper. Casper, I enjoy talking to you, and
All
I'm
right, mate.
glad that you're okay, buddy.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty good. Yeah. All right. Well,
So
thanks for
you gonna
coming on. And
kick me, bro?
so did you say that you were going live at
Yeah,
12 your time?
yeah. Which is it's 11. So yeah, in an hour's time.
Okay, I'll be finished. I'll be finished roughly then anyway. So
Yeah,
okay.
you can hop on, you can
Yeah.
have a chat because what we do is we just goof around and talk shit about Jeff. And
But when you say you're going live, are you going live the same way I am now, like with StreamYards?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
going live
Okay.
like this. So because I can get people on,
Yes.
I got
Yes.
I got a funny feeling Fox is gonna rock up there and shit on mud.
Okay.
'Cause it's,
All right. I'll keep my eye out
yeah. Oh,
because
no
I
problem.
got some home renovations to do. So
Yeah, but contact me on Twitter because that's always 24/7. On Skype,
see, I've been sending you Skype messages.
yeah, I sign out and then sometimes I forget my password and I have to go and
Okay.
get a new password and it's such a
Okay.
mission to get back in
Because
there.
I don't use Twitter very much now, just to message of you guys. So
Yeah, message me Friday night, bro. Or
okay.
so I know what's gonna happen Saturday or something like that. Because a lot of the times I'm out on my bicycle shooting video out there, bro. I'm active now, bro.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're trying to lose a few pounds?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
do because
It's
sitting
hard,
here,
man. It's
yeah,
hard.
it's difficult, bro. It's difficult. My feet get burned, and oh man, trying to lose weight is bad, man.
It's hard, man, because you you like the Coca-Cola as well. I like a Coca-Cola as well. It's too much sugar, bro. Trying to cut down.
yeah, man. But person is addicted to that shit, man.
Do you remember the time when you put the pillows under the white shirt and you fell backwards?
I still have that video. I was looking at it the other day. It's funny that you mentioned it.
You should put that up because that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'll put it up again. I'll put it up, and I look so weird. Yeah, but anyway, guys, I don't want to take away the show. Yeah, thanks for listening to my weird stuff. Casper, nice to talk to you again, man.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Take it easy, all right?
All right, bro, man. Love you guys. Right.
Bye. All right, there's a update from Fancy. Yeah, we were a little bit concerned about Jeff being a friend. So yeah, if anybody, I wrote a few things down that I wanted to chat about. I think I covered most of it because I come from that Howard Stern world. I actually found a few channels that are very interesting. One of them does interviews with all the old Howard Stern show people. And I found it very interesting if you're a Howard Stern fan and you want to know, like, oh, you know, what happened to trying to think of a few people. I haven't seen Lisa G get interviewed, but I haven't seen surely who was it? Like all the old people, like Jackie Martling. They did an interview with Jackie Martling. It's not that long. It's only like I don't know, less than an hour. And they did like Vinny Valo or whatever his name was, that was on there, and Steve Langford. I watched one the other day where they interviewed Steve Langford and all those people that like used to be on the Stern Show. And the YouTube channel is called ST Weekly, all like just one word, ST and then Weekly, WEEKLY. So I found that channel really interesting. And there was another dude, because they basically everyone's been asking about Artie Lang. Okay, so I started watching Howard Stern from about the period of when Artie Lang joined. That's my era. From there onwards, right to now. I still listen to the show. All the stuff that happened before there, I sort of like watched it and sort of touched on it, like, you know, with Jackie Martling and there was news people even before Lisa G and all that sort of stuff, and some of it was pretty funny. But for me personally, I think it's fucking from Artie Lang onwards is fucking hilarious. And there's another channel that just does very quick updates, and they're all trying to find out where Artie Lang is, right? Because he's gone quiet. And people were worried about him and all that sort of stuff. So apparently he's okay. He's just in a lot of people are saying he's in Florida, like with his mom or something like that. I don't know how true that is. Oh wow, just looking up, realizing I haven't finished painting a small section of my wall. So this other channel is called Two Master. So it's just TWO and then space MASTA. He does like little updates. Oh, thank you, Doodle. So Doodle doing an absolute fine job. It's nice to be able to like, well, she's not really producing, I guess, like I do with the girls' night, but it is nice. I actually really enjoyed it. I actually thought about like, wow, I don't mind doing this for somebody, and you're sitting at the back there, you're sending the links out, you're putting the people up, you're showing any, photos or videos or whatever on the share screen. And I'm thinking, wow, this is all right. When I did that for like an hour or two for the girls, it was quite enjoyable. So I think, I'm not sure, Doodle never got back to me and says how often she wanted to do that. I was thinking once a month. Because I'm only really doing 2 podcasts a month. Wow, that seems terrible, doesn't it? Because it's only once a fortnight. But yeah, ladies' night. Well, ladies' night must be on the next one. Do. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, these are the things I had written down. So who sorry, yeah, I know there's a lot of people. Look, normally I would not go live when I have other friends that are going live. It's not because like I just don't care. But the thing is, I schedule my live for 3-4 days beforehand, and people sort of like, only the few have expectations. Oh yeah, that's, everyone knows that I go live like 10:30, 11 a.m. Saturday morning Australian time, Brisbane time. and I didn't want to like jump off that. I don't want to cancel my lives, which I only do once a fortnight, because other people have gone live because they need to address an issue, which is fair enough. But I don't know, I'm not really one for just like going live at the moment, if you know what I mean. Oh, okay, so I'm just checking. I'm just checking, and Mud's going live. Fancy they're going live in an hour and 45 or something. We think he's in jail. Anyway, we'll see where that discussion brings us about what's going on with Jeff Count, where he is, etc., etc. Anyway, so it's easy just to go like, oh, okay, I'll give you an example. Like someone like, say, a Republican Ash, for instance, she'll just go live whenever she feels like it, like just, and say whatever she wants to say. I see her going live all the time, whereas I'm a little bit more calculated and sort of planned sort of thing. And I like to have actual topics or dot points that I want to bring up, because has this happened to anyone else where this happens to me when I'm driving along just with the radio down low and I'm just thinking, driving, you got like a drive, certain distance that you have to go, and you think to yourself, and you start thinking about certain things, and the way that your mind processes it is it just comes out very fluent, right? And you think to yourself, oh my God, like I'm here, I'm thinking, my mind is racing, I should be talking about this. It sounds so good coming out of how you're thinking. And then when you get home, you forget to write it down, or you sort of kind of remember it later, but then you have trouble bringing up all the good points that you were thinking about. That really annoys me. So I've got this massive book here, right? And it's had every live that I've done. Oh, I'll go back to, let me see. I don't know if I started putting dates or, oh yeah, here we go. I've got every Aussie rules in my book since the 7th of May, 2018. So I got my dot points for everything here. Let's pick a random one here. Aussie Rules, 11th of the 8th, 2018, where I was talking about Jimanan, and I was talking about what the fuck guy. I was talking about how Jimmer treats others. He was doing NBA videos at the time. I was talking about his Discord and the girls that he shit on, like Jessica and Tara, were cam girls back in the. I still follow Jessica on Twitter. But I don't know what happened to Tara. Tara goes under that other name as well, Tara's Bum or whatever she called herself. And then, of course, I always used to do my soccer reviews, guys. When I played soccer, I used to do a review on the soccer. We didn't win many games, so it wasn't that exciting. And then I was talking about Kleenex, which, this is 2 years old, guys. More than 2 years old. And I'm still talking like Kleenex is still around. I think he does the odd Periscope. He jumped in here one time. I only seen him one time. If you guys remember, he actually came in, and then Brian Peterson, who's known as the Brain, he returns to Rabbit. See, we used to use Rabbit, and Rabbit was pretty much like a StreamYards type application. And Rabbit used to be able to have like heaps of people on down the bottom of the screen. Everyone would have the circle at the bottom of the screen, and you could all talk. And a lot of people used to talk, but a lot of people did. It's the same thing. A lot of people never used to talk. There was alts in there and stuff like that. Same. Now, if we just go to some other crazy date, let's jump forward to 2019. Oh, look at this. So I did a stream on 30th of the 6th, 2019, which was last year when I turned 50, right? And I've got here battle chats. So battle chats, oh, that's an interesting battle chats. I think battle chats are still going, but they're not doing the same stuff they used to do. Artie Lang was doing a podcast. I got here what's soccer break, road trip, and then Jeff Count must have came on. And then Rabbit was dying, and then I was looking for. Oh yeah, I got another mate that used to be part of Podtrash, RDV, and I actually tried to contact him to come on. I remember I had Kleenex on one time, right? Oh my God. I didn't get 2 words in, guys. Man, the guy talks like he's an incredible talker. He's got like huge skills as far as like, even he was doing a podcast. I wish Andy had stayed around. Andy came in the beginning and then I never even saw him again for the rest of this thing. But Andy came in and he Kleenex did a podcast on Pod Trash twice. The first time he did a good job, and then he had a run-in with Whoosh or something. He was accusing Whoosh of doing stuff that Whoosh wasn't doing or something. Anyway, he left, and then he came back, and I think he did a couple of shows, and then it just crashed again. I mean, he, like, unfortunately, if he was here, he probably would self-admit, but he basically at some point in time always argues with people. So, and then I had there was an Aussie Rules I did back in February, where we did trivia. I could do another trivia one. I'd have to like prepare it, but I could do it. Oh my God. I remember doing a podcast, right, on the 22nd of the 2nd 20, where I told you my booty call story. Do you remember? Do you guys remember that? Oh my God. I think I told Boo about this because I tell her everything. So it's the thing. I tell her everything. And it was a funny story. It was just one of those, it wasn't even like a Tinder thing. Like, I don't even know if Tinder was there. It exists back then. It was like one of those dating ones where you actually use the phone, the push phone, not the, and please don't, I know I'm getting old, but it wasn't a rotary phone. It was a push phone. And you used to ring up this number, right? It was a free number, or it was a local call number, right? This is when I used to live in Sydney. And you would like record an intro, and then that intro would just go into the bank of guys' intros, I guess. And then the girls, I guess, would they would like listen to your intro and then send you a message. So you'd just be on the phone, I don't know what you would do while you're waiting. I have no fucking idea. But what would happen was then suddenly, ooh, you have a message from, so-and-so. And then they'd say something like, hey, I'd love to talk to you. Hit me back or something like that, right? So then you'd go like, push 2 or something like that. And, oh, is that Telecafe? Was that Telecafe? Yeah, that sounds familiar. Oh, fuck, this is embarrassing. I think you're right. And then they would then say, then you would record your message and send it back. And then it just go like, and you do this all fucking night, right? So I remember there was some voice where this woman says something. I don't know how long I was talking to. I mean, this is fucking, 15 years ago or something. So then this woman says like, hey, it's, so-and-so. This is after, talked to her for a couple of times, messages. And then she said something like, hey, I'd like to come over or something like that, and I was like living at that stage. I was like living by myself. I had a house by myself at that stage, before I went into like a share type situation for a little time, and I was single at that time. And then and you play along with these people. It's youngsters would understand exactly how you play along with these people, because you don't really know. So I just sort of said like, okay. And then, oh Jesus, obviously I must have given my address, which when I look back on it was fucking crazy. But anyway, she goes like, oh, I'm going to, catch a taxi over. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my God, like she wasn't like that close to me. She was like, I was like, Southwest Sydney, right? Out in there at the time. I was in an area that what was it called? Oh, like it was only around the corner from work. So it was like Milpera area, Milpera / Reesby / Panania or whatever. So, and it was a shitty house. I had this house right on a roundabout. It was such a pain in the ass. You'd come to the roundabout, and to get into the house, you'd have to turn off, like indicate left when there was no left turn. So people used to think I was fucking crazy, but you'd have people behind you, and you would have to sort of like go up into your driveway. So you didn't want people like us ending you. It was fucking really stupid location. So anyway, I must have given this girl the address. It was really late, right? And this girl goes, "No, I'd like to come over," and like, wouldn't really give me any details. And at that stage, you didn't even send pictures of each other. This is all on the phone. So I remember, I must have given her the address, right? So I go to bed because it's like, oh yeah, had my fun, blah blah blah. Here we go. It was fun, but so dodgy. I had a couple fly me to Sydney to be there for the weekend. Oh, that's classic. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. Anyway, I go to bed, right? And I went to sleep. I was asleep, right? And you hear this on the front door. I woke up. It's got to be, I think it was like 1 a.m. Anyway, so I get up and I answer the door, which is also, when I think back on it, so kind of crazy. And it's this like lady, and yeah, she looked fine. I don't really remember, but she looked fine. That's all I can remember. And she was like, really, like, I mean, my place is in darkness. Like, my room was the first one off the front door. So basically I said, "Oh, come in." She must have said, "I'm from the phone or whatever." What do you call it? Telecafe. Oh, that does remember. I do remember that now. And so I didn't really I basically just, I don't know, sprung into action and did the business. But I mean, I was fast asleep. And then basically I remember waking up, like, basically just fell asleep. She fell asleep. I mean, she could have stabbed me or anything, like, when I think about it now. And we wake up and it's like, oh, hey, like, because you seem to got your wits about you after a night's sleep rather than getting woken up at 1 a.m. for a shag. And I remember she got up or whatever. We got up and I got ready for work. I mean, I was on a fine schedule. I didn't like work 2 minutes away. So I was on, I didn't really allow myself a hell of a lot of time to get ready in the mornings. Nothing's changed. And so she basically got dressed and did I drop her somewhere? God, I don't remember the finer details now. Either I dropped her somewhere or she called a taxi. Now, she didn't even ask me. Like, I know taxis are very expensive here. Like, if you came from the city, it would probably cost you $50 or something. So and I don't remember if I offered to give her money for a taxi or whether I dropped her. I know I didn't take her home. Absolutely, because I was going to work. And basically, right, she said the funniest shit to me, because this is what I've always remembered. And this was the whole point of my story, was she said to me, she goes, "If anything happens, I'll let you know." I've always thought about that, because my whole point of telling you guys this story the first time was I was talking about never having any kids, right? Never getting married, never having any kids. So that's what prompted the story. And then I think back and remembering what she said. Now, I never heard from that person again. But as time has gone on, I'm fully aware that women will want to have kids, but don't want anything to do with the fucking guy. They just want to have kids. They just want to have their kids so that they have, I guess, their name, and they don't want to fuck around with the guy. They, like, let's face it, we're pretty hard work. And so yeah, I never heard from her, and I moved after that. I mean, you can always find me. There's always ways of finding people, especially through real estates and stuff like that. But I never heard from that person again. But I've always remembered the story that, like, well, maybe. Could you imagine how hard it would be for the child to find their biological parent in that situation? Wouldn't it? That'd be fucking difficult. Very, very difficult. But the person who owned my house owned the house that I was renting, actually lived right next door. So it wouldn't be impossible. But anyway, yeah, it seems that way. Well, that's the feeling I got. That's the feeling I got. But I mean, it worked for me. I mean, you're on the Tally Cafe basically to get laid, right? Isn't that what at the end of the day what it's really for? Or are you just flirting and having fun and then it's over type thing? But my opinion is, I guess you're really on there to get laid. So that's what happened. It was just as simple as that. I went to work, and basically when I got home, I never really gave it too much thought, and then I never heard from the person. For sure I would have jumped back on Telecafe. Little baby goes, that's funny. For sure I would have jumped back on Telecafe, and I don't remember ever hearing her again there. And I don't know whether I had a profile on there or whether it was just every time you picked up the phone, you were just you just created a new profile, whatever. There is a guy that flies around to sleep with a woman and give her a child. The woman supposed to be pays for a plane ticket and hotel. Oh, wow. Okay. But like, I've had situations lately where friends of mine have said to me, Casper, you're not a girl, so you don't understand how girls think, right? And I'll say to them, yes, I get it. I understand. I agree. So apparently, if I say, hey, girls, wouldn't you be like, I mean, you can tell me in the chat, wouldn't you be like a little bit like particular? Like are you particular about like who fathers your child? Like at least if you knew them and they had good morals, or they were smart, you want to pass on good genes, right? But you wouldn't just like just because like you had this hunky guy, it doesn't mean that he's gonna give you intelligent children. Casper, no, here I can give a good scout. No. Sorry, Wendy, I don't know what you mean there. I'm not sure, but it's funny. Wendy, I was looking for Casper puppets the other day when I was sitting here after a long day at work, and I still couldn't find anything. I'm going to go down another avenue. I'm going to actually try to get someone to make me one, and then try to work out how to send it to you. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, so yeah, Telecafe. Wow, I can't remember that you remembered the name. That is so freaky. But yeah, Taz, I will at one point try, because you tend to go live again, sort of times that suit me as well, which is, how I got into the whole making lemonade thing. Yeah, that's a weird thing too that I should. I'm not going to really talk about that one either. So yeah, tonight I was going to talk about something. I don't think there probably isn't anyone here that hasn't had a problem with others online, whether it be YouTube or, whether you're ever fighting with, whether you're in a Discord or, whatever. It's all online stuff, right? And, I've always done my channel, like, I named it Aussie Rules because it's my rules. And the Aussie, 2Zs is a play off Aussie, and Aussie Rules also is a sport in Australia, which it's called AFL. And anyway, but it's always been about like me and what I do, and talk about myself and what I've been doing in my life, that sort of thing. So I don't I watch some of these drama type people that have beefs with each other, and unfortunately as well, genuine and well-natured as I am, that even I have fallen into the pit of battling with people that are generally probably nasty to me, or my friends, or my girl, and I generally I don't like it. I don't even like that aspect of being online. I don't like it. But it's really hard not to respond when people are just, nasty. And I must admit, we all I think have this small little part of us that like thinks that a little bit of drama is actually quite funny. And some of it is like, I've seen people that can drag like no other. Like it's funny. But I don't go out of my way. And I keep saying this, like, I don't know why I have to keep like defending myself, but I keep saying this. I do not make videos about people. I don't even know how to make a video. Like I made that intro of mine just in Windows, like in the basic Windows thing. So I don't do videos. I just don't have those editing skills. So I don't go around making up alt YouTube channels and this and that. I made one alt once and used it for one night, and that was the end of it. And I wasn't very good at that either. So I really hate that people think that because I'm friends with others that I do stuff like that, because I don't do stuff like that. But I do support my friends. So, and I know that some of my friends are fighting with others and are continuously defending themselves, and it just goes back and forth. And I keep thinking to myself, well, it'd be nice if everyone left each other alone, but then maybe the world would be a boring place if everyone left each other alone. So, like people probably Rev. I see Rev. Hey, Rev. I see Rev would probably sort of have an idea of what I'm trying to say. I used to be in RDA, and it's very disappointing and very I don't know if sad's the right word, but everyone's different, and the reasons I got kicked out of RDA was very poor. And and I, even though I got kicked out, and even the people that caused it, I don't even really care about them enough to react or trying to, not a revenge sort of person at all. But I'm normal guy. I get angry and I get annoyed, and sort of like I see the other night, just a couple of days ago, that even though we've done nothing against them, and I really, really like some of the guys. Like I really like, hey Sam, I really like Rex, and I like Cosmic. I know a lot of people do, even though they're RDA. So the other night or the other day, well, time difference. Doodle and I got called, pieces of shit, and I'm thinking, you're kidding? Like that is so bad. That is so wrong. So wrong. I mean, I don't know whether whether a certain Discord owner wanted some type of fight with me or something like that, or wanted me to enter. And then I saw a really shitty comment from River as well, and I just think to myself, wow, you guys really don't know the real story. It's sad. But anyway, so I must admit I was pretty down about it for a while. I was pretty down about it for 3 or 4 days, and then it was just like, hey, doesn't matter. It's just a Discord. I mean, he's right. It's just a Discord. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's like an address book for me with all my friends in it that I like to talk to, as far as my Discord is concerned. And my Discord is by invitation. And yeah, I take it a little bit, and I have taken it a little bit personal when people just leave. And some people left after I got booted from RDA. Some people left because they're scared of other people, basically. And it's sad, and I felt like pissed about it a little bit. So, and you think to yourself, is that person, Yeah, like AJ just said, anytime a YouTube friend is lost, it's disheartening. Yeah, that's a really good way to describe it. And you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it if the person tells me, sends me a message and says, "Hey, you know, you and I are cool, but I'm gonna have to leave because of this reason or that reason, or because a lot of us have no common people and they don't get along for whatever reason. So for me, I try to please everybody. Discord is very flexible. If you're really good at doing permissions and rooms like Doodle is, then you can accommodate people, you know, and you know, when you learn things. Also, say you've been friends with someone on YouTube for a while and you never had any problem, and then you get shown stuff and you just go, what the fuck, you know? This person may not appear to be who you think they are, you know. And I'm pretty big on receipts as far as proof. So I've seen stuff, you know, and everyone who knows me knows that I don't like rumors. I don't necessarily listen to rumors, but I will look at receipts and proof. And if I see it, and you can't dispute it, it makes me really sad when other friends haven't been honest with you. And I've learned a few lessons since I've been on in YouTube. I've learned quite a few lessons. If you had said to me, you know, I think I came around about November, so I don't even think I've got my year. I mean, I've had my channel since like, I don't know, 2007 or something, but something ridiculous like that, or 2010, something like that. Yes, bring the receipt or shut the fuck up. Someone approved that. I'll do it. So, and I know sometimes, you know, some of these fights and that go deep. Yeah, and they've gotten pretty vicious and what people do, and I've just sat by and I've seen this and going like, you know, I've seen links to stuff in chats and they've gone like, oh, what's this? And then you sort of see it, and I don't even know sometimes there's hidden meanings in these videos, and you know, there's people think that others are going after them, and then I sort of watch the video and I think, I don't even know what this means. But you know, I support my friends, so I'm happy where I am now. I'm happy that I'm not in RDA anymore. And from what I hear and what I've heard people saying, you know, a few there was a bit there was a few that were fighting for me, sort of thing. And I just said to one person, please don't do that anymore, because I don't want to go back moving forward. And you can be rest assured, if I had gotten offside with someone in the past for any reason, and if I think that I owed them an apology, you can be rest assured that I will apologize to anyone that I might have got offside with in the past. In actual fact, I have done that with one person that I think is okay. And what do we got going here? Why am I? Oh, sorry. I should let moderators take care of that. I shouldn't have to approve those things. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, yeah. So yeah. But I find the internet such like crazy. You know, like sometimes you know, I've had instances where you've tried to walk away from somebody and then they just they just won't let go. But what hurts the most is with people thinking that you're doing shit that you're not doing. I don't like that, you know. I don't like that. And my last live stream, what I did was I addressed an issue in the beginning, and I debated whether I was going to do it because it was outside of my stream parameters, you know, of what I'd like to do on the live stream. So I decided that I needed to voice myself, and I did it once, and I showed the sort of things that were being done. and then it's done. Like, I had my say, and since then it's been like just bleh, you know what I mean? And I can't keep going on about that. And while I'm talking about it now, I'm not going to mention any, specific names. People who know me know the sort of people I'm talking about, and it is sad to lose the YouTube friends, even though you never met them. You sort of like, maybe they got to know you and you told them things, and then later on they use those things against you, or they share those things with others. And, it just gets really, I can understand people just watching and listening and hardly ever, it's not worth saying too much about yourself. Yeah. Oh, I haven't been pegging any comments because I've been lazy and I forgot about it. Sorry about that. Yeah, I remember Sam came on once just out of the blue, and we were talking about Jimmer, and okay, so let's talk about there is one thing that was on my mind regarding Sam's. I mean, Sam Hill does live streams. Man, he can talk and go for fucking, I think he did a 19-hour one or something like that. Anyway, okay, so I never had any issues with any of the boys, right? But the thing is, though, the RDA are basically saying that if you that Sam's live streams are just full of all the people that they rejected, which I really don't think is fair. But in saying that, I've seen some people over in Sam's that are over in RDA related streams, and they don't seem to cop anything for it, which I don't think is really fair. Now, I don't think, yes, I have seen people in Sam's that used to be in RDA. Like I see, B, and I see, well, for a while there it was Rev, and I've even seen RDA people in Sam's that even, I'm pretty sure, even have a ranch. So it's, why can't everyone just join into a live stream where they want to? Like, for instance, now, if someone came in to my live now from RDA, there's not really a problem. I mean, I think Cass even is probably in RDA. I think she can tell me if I'm wrong, but it's not really an issue as long as people are decent and don't come in to fight in the chat or something like that. So, but yeah, I'll be honest with you. If I've got the time, oh, hey Rex, see there's Rex. I call RDA and Rex pops in. So yeah, I heard I was watching you guys the other night, Rex, and yeah, I was a little bit, not with you, but I was a little bit fucking bummed. But just saying, people saying shit that's shouldn't necessarily be said, which sucks. But yeah, no, Rex is cool, man. He respects, he knows me, obviously knows me better than most of them, actually. So, I mean, everyone's chill here. I don't want anybody fighting or whatever. And I mean, unfortunately, it's so hard to like so many different people, and those people don't fucking like each other. And it's well, what do I do? I'll go into Sam's and just say hi, I don't know most of the people in there, but why can't he do his live streams? Why can't, Rex just does his live streams, and Ross does his, and Cosmic does his? I don't see the problem. I choose not to go in some of those live streams anymore because there's people there that have caused me harm, so I don't go there. But sometimes I listen in the background if I have shit going on. It's really hard with the time difference and that, because if I'm working at work, sometimes I can maybe put my headphones on if I have a lot of desk work or something like that. or I can even play it on the computer. So yeah, man, no, it's cool. That's cool. Look, you guys didn't say anything while Ross was spewing on me and Doodle, but that's cool. It's okay. I didn't think it needed to go that way, but I don't dislike Ross. That's the problem. So I'm not gonna engage. But I thought it was shitty, and then I sort of like watched the chat at the same time, and no one jumped on. There was only one person that was a little bit shitty, and I know who she is. I'll talk to her separately or something if I ever get a chance to. But it's all good. Look, I understand from what I understand. Let me tell you the story that I know about the Sam Hill and the Ross dog thing. Is that Sam apparently, like, he was there in the beginning or something, and he used to be friends with Ross or something, and helped Ross or something with, and then they obviously got offside. And I don't understand the story either. And then, like, I was in RDA when Rev was fighting with most people. Oh, sorry, Cynthia. Was it Cynthia? I think it was Cynthia. She had something against Rev, and I think they fought. They not only fought in voice chat and RDA, but they also went over and fought in Neri's voice chat. Because I remember I was listening in one day while I was working, and I just sort of muted myself, and I had it on the headphones, and man, it was crazy. And I mean, both were going pretty hard, like, so yeah. And I okay, so Sam, so up until like a few days ago, from what I can kind of make out, you had Rev on, and Rev it's pretty funny. Like I can't say anything bad about Rev other than he went off a few times in Discord, and I had to tell him to chill a little bit. I think he actually got kicked once or twice. So, but that's okay. I think Rev loves a drink, right? Please, Rev, tell me if I'm wrong. But so, yeah, sometimes you were fighting with people, but I don't butt into the fights though. Like, say, I think Rev was maybe fighting with maybe German lady or something like that, or so. But anyway, Sam, what I was thinking, what I'd heard, because your streams go for so long, I can't watch, I can't watch them from beginning to end, but I try to scroll through and I listen for a little while, and then if you have someone on that I don't know, blah blah blah, I move forward to the parts that that I know, people that I know. Anyway, from what I believe is that he said something or something, and that upset you or something. But I think you should, like, I thought it was sort of cool what you were doing, and I know that you probably got people in chat that are probably just like kind of trolling you and stuff like that. But yeah, I just love people being able to do what they want to do. Like for instance, like, oh geez, a few people. I'm not going to stop doing my live streams, so I never go in my streams. What does that mean? Never go in your streams, or you never watch them, rewatch them, or whatever. I love how you just fly off the seat of your pants and just talk like that. It's quite interesting, very interesting. So, but yeah, sometimes the drama just gets a little bit too much, and they're just sort of like, I'll just like pop out, like, nah. But yeah, it'd be good if like everyone can be more chill with each other. I'd like to see it, but I don't know if it will be that way. Yeah. What about Discord here? What's going on here? Wendy. Wendy sent me a message saying, Casper, you don't sound happy that Halloween is coming. I think that's what she meant to write. Halloween. It's not really big over here, Wendy, to be honest, although kids love to do the trick or treat thing, and Mum always freaks out because she forgets about it, and I have to warn her to go and get some candy and stuff like that, and just keep it, close by if anyone rings the bell, because you feel like a dick when you got nothing to give them, right? So anyway, last year, I made her go and get all this candy, right? And no fucker rang the bell. Oh, knocked on the door, right? So we ended up eating the candy ourselves. But I think you're better off to be prepared, because sometimes the kids love to get dressed up and go around and do trick or treat. I think that's pretty cool. I know it's really, really big in the States, but it's not really that big here. But a lot of American stuff does rub off. And talking about American stuff, even though it is the 12th of the 9th here, obviously it's September 11 in the States, yeah? Is it? What time would it be in the States now? Evening. No. Yeah. Friday evening. So, yeah, 9/11 like really affected me. That shit scared the hell out of me when that happened, and the world would never be the same again. And to all the people that lost their lives, doesn't matter whether you believe it was 8:40. Okay, look, even if you're don't believe that it was almost 9/11. Okay, it was a tragic event. There's no disputing that the buildings came down and people died. That's at the end of the day, that's the way it is. Whether you believe how it happened and who done it and all that sort of stuff is something else. But a lot of people died. So Sam, are you and Rev going to work things out and move forward with it? Yeah, I keep forgetting that YouTube's just a little bit delayed. Sometimes I get onto something else and then comments start coming through on the issue I was talking about. So does anybody? I'm gonna end this up in probably 20 minutes. So if anybody wanted to come and say hi for a short time, very short time, I don't want to get into too longer. We're back. Okay, sorry. I'm probably a bit behind in the news or the streams or whatever. So yeah. If anybody wants to come and chat with me for 15 minutes, you're welcome to, or somehow get what is this, Sam? Okay, Rex. I love Rex. Samuel desperately tries to recruit anyone who has a falling out with the ones that aren't garbage end up abandoning Sam because he is a garbage person. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Rex, have you noticed I haven't been on Sam's? But I won't lie. I have listened to Sam's in the background, or if I'm just chilling out at home or something like that. I have listened to him. But yeah, I also miss Ing, by the way, Rex. I really, really miss Ing. Like I know he left everywhere and he probably will never come back. I know the man. He's a very, very proud person. And I even tried to reach out through a mutual friend through Facebook, and he even shut that down as well. So yeah, very sad when you lose people that you don't want to lose. And the ones you do want to lose don't leave you alone. Anyway, it's all good. No, I'm not getting any takers. Where is Jess is not here. I wanted to speak to Jess this weekend, but I'll probably have to call her separately. But would have been nice for one of the girls to come up and say hi. Is Amy still here? Yeah, we're missing Doodle. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll laugh and tell the Ing story. Remember, Doodle? How it started off? Well, maybe we'll tell the story one day if he's okay with it. I wanted to ask him first. So. I don't think the Rex Sam thing will ever end, to be honest. So Rex likes. Yes, he called him. Yes. Apple pie. Wendy, what are you talking about? Wendy, leave me. What are you talking about? Well, Wendy, you'll come. Doodle will have you up on Ladies' Night. In the last 15 minutes are always dedicated to our friend Wendy. So, yeah. Hey, Wendy, just tell me something. Was Howard Stern on this week? Do I have to download his shows? I have a special spot I can download his shows from. Let me know because I didn't see it. You know what, Rev? I don't agree with that. For one reason is Rex is makes his own mind up about stuff. I have respect for Rex doing that. If I mean who Rex doesn't like, he doesn't like. That's up to him. But him and I are absolutely cool, and he's actually pretty cool to talk to, and he's part of RDA. That's fine. I have no issues with that. Nightbot's doing its job. Apple pie. Ing called Applejack apple pie. Yeah, he did. That was funny. He really got into that. Okay, funny. It's funny. Yeah, you guys. You found the live stream where you're all at the same time. So hey, let's fucking fuck with each other. Yes, he loved Applejack. Yes. Yeah. Cass Rex is Howard Stern's still doing the show. He started like live streaming from home. They just use Zoom or whatever, and their technology has improved out of sight. I mean, his quality of show now is almost as good. He's even managed to get his fucking microphone at home to sound like it does at work, because he has a heap of compression and stuff in that's how he makes his voice sound so fucking good than he used to. And he's even managed to do that at home. So I know that they've worked on the tech something, and they actually do quite a good job. They still have guests, just have guests coming on Zoom or whatever, and they've had a few good guests. But I love the interaction between the staff is the funniest stuff for me. Yeah, do an Applejack video. Fucking good idea. Yes. You don't know if he was on when I saw something from the 8th, and I thought to myself, because I know he was on holiday, so I think maybe he did do shows this week. I'll have to look it up. I have too many screens open at the moment. So, yeah, this week, Casper. Okay. Who averages 15 viewers, Rev? Me. That's me. I usually at the peak, I usually would have only 20 or 30 live viewers, and then I usually get like lots of replays. So So if anyone can do me a favor, and you're not obligated to, I know a few of you have done it for me. If any of you have like a spare device that you can just plug in the charger and play my playlist for me, and that way I can get some hours up on my view time. I'm really getting there slowly. I think I'm up to around 2,500. So my goal is obviously to hit 4,000. Not that I'm going to make any money. I'm not really concerned about that. It's just I'd love to hit that mark. So if any of you can play my watch, I've got 2 playlists already set up. So yeah, Flocky. Is Flocky the one that farts all the time, you were saying, Bam? That's got to be fucking annoying when you're trying to do a live stream and you're choking on gas. Oh, thanks, man. That's cool. I mean, we all have like other devices. Like I've got like my Android phone, I've got my iPad, I've now got my laptop, and I've got my PC. So yeah, I've got heaps of things. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure if I play them myself, it doesn't count. So I play them on my throwaway channel just for the view time hours. Yes, Fucky's funny story. Yeah, you know what? There was one night I was watching. Oh, it might have been during the day. I don't know if it was the day or the night. I was watching Bam's live, right? And they were all talking, and Bam was on panel, Nikki was on panel, and probably I don't know if it was Amy, Jess, whoever. And what was happening was I was hearing this, like, it was only faintly, and I was hearing this like snoring, right? And yeah, sorry, I forgot about the caps thing for BAM. I keep forgetting about it. I can't do it on the phone because the phone automatically does it. Okay, so I start hearing this faint snoring, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, fuck. You know, this is my first instinct. Nikki's gone to sleep again. She's done this like multiple times. This is funny. I'm going to record it, right? So I start slagging on her in the chat, right? Because Nikki and I do this all the time. It's like not as bad as Robbie and Nikki, but so anyway, as it turns out, it's fucking not Nikki. It was this Flocky. Flocky, is it Fluky? Flocky? And I didn't realize. And here I am, like saying, like, oh God, Nikki's gone to sleep again. Here we go all over again, you know, because apparently she likes to fall asleep and drool on a keypad. And it wasn't Nikki, so I had to apologize. Sorry, Nikki, I didn't know. I thought it was you. And it was obviously the dog, I guess. Yes, I didn't want to say that it was you, Cass, but yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I know that you're on the road some of the time, and obviously it's not. Oh, look, she pops in. Hey, Nikki, this is for you. Oh God, yeah. Nikki, I'm ending it in 10 minutes. Do you want to come and say hi for 10 minutes? Or are you busy with the family? I know I saw something before. I think Doodle think Amy was busy with the family, and I haven't seen Jess here tonight. I haven't seen her in the chat at all, so maybe she's obviously doing stuff. I've been playing them when I'm home on a couple of those buttons. I've been running the same. Yes. Yeah, but I did apologize, Nikki, because I was wrong. I really thought maybe you'd fallen asleep because you were really quiet. Yeah, do you want to drag me for like 10 minutes? It'd be a nice way to go out, because I know only you can do it. You know what she told me last week, guys? She told me she was going to drop me while she's doing her nails. Yeah, so obviously, like, yeah, it's no problem taking Casper out and doing her nails at the same time. Yeah. Oh, geez, thanks, Sam. Yeah, I'm sure RDA would love that. Yeah, just give me a shout out. Yeah. It's like the time when Gutter went up, right? Gutter's been gone for ages, and she showed up out of nowhere. She starts telling everyone how much she loves me and Ing, and I'm already kicked out of RDA, and I can't send Gutter a message because I don't have any contact with her since she hasn't got the Discord or whatever. And she's like, at least 4 times she says, oh, I love Casper. Oh, Ing's my father figure. And I'm like sitting here going like, Gutter, shut the fuck up. I don't need to bring attention to this. And yeah. And then she commented on one of my videos on the other day. So I've actually been able to I've actually been able to reply back to that and ask her to contact me. And I don't know how she's going to do that, but anyway, I wanted to see how she was going. And anyone who believes that she's any of these other weird alts or whatever, nah, she's not. Trust me, she's not. She's not. She got harassed something shocking by that. Who is it? Egan? Is it Egan? Rev, you will tell you. I know Rev's familiar with this person. Egan Jake, and obviously goes under heaps of other names as well. He was fucking around with all different people, but he was harassing. Whoever this person is, loves to harass women, because Gutter came to me fucking scared shitless of this person. It started off being all fun, and then she was like fucking terrorized, right? And this person has also done it to another friend of mine, and I've seen the conversations. So I don't know who that person is, but they are not a fucking nice person on attacking women like that. That's just like shitty. Really, really shitty. So it doesn't look like anyone. When you said I will and I'll live stream it, does that just mean you're going to drop me and live stream it at the same time? Not sure what you meant by that, Nikki. But Nikki, you've come in at the end of the 2 hours. And no one wants to volunteer to come up today, but that's fine. If some people, I know sometimes I just like to listen. I mean, but I make the occasional appearance on dams and stuff, but I don't want to derail any conversations that she might have going, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know half the people that she's talking about. I've never had any interaction with this Ginger or whatever her name is. I don't even know who that person is. I only know her by name. I've never even spoken to Amber Alerts. I've never even spoken to Amber. I only ever saw her in chats. Don't know. Not familiar. When you're not familiar with the people, I don't want to come and join in a conversation where I know nothing about. So, all right, what's going on here? Wendy, I'm only going to be on for like 5 more minutes and then I'll hit the 2-hour mark. So probably not a good time to come up now, but definitely I will have you up on the next one. Yeah, I'd be up. Cass, I'd be totally up. She can't. Okay, I'd totally be up for Nikki to come up and roast me. Actually, I've got an idea for a live. I'm still working out details in my head and how I'm going to do it. I've done a little bit of research, but basically, I got to talk to Doodle about it. We're going to have like, I don't know if it can be done, but we're going to have like a little bit of a roast night, and I'm definitely love to humiliate myself. So definitely people that want to come on and just roast me, like just do a little set on me. It's fine. It's fine. Use all the stuff that I've ever talked about against me and make fucking jokes up. I think it's fucking hilarious. And I know for absolutely for sure that Robbie is just dying to roast Nikki. And he's got some fucking pearlers. If you guys could see some of the stuff that we talk about. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't want to derail any conversations, and I'm not jumping in because I'm not familiar with the sort of stuff that's been going on. As I said, I support my friends, and I always tried to listen to. Yeah, you're in. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So what we'll do is we won't just do a whole stream on roasting because it gets a little bit overboard. We'll just do like a couple of roasts per stream. So we'll have like a Robbie versus Nikki, and maybe like what else? I mean, everyone can do it to each other. It's no problem. We're all friends. So I just think it'd be funny. But you have to really do the research, and you got to know the person to take advantage of the situations that the people have been. So, yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Yumtus, for coming in and joining, listening to me today. I had you on just the other night, and I was laying on my bed listening to you guys. I sometimes my eyes get a little bit sore just sitting in front of the screens reading the chats and stuff, so sometimes I just listen, and I love how you sort of like repeat the things that you've typed to the scam betas and stuff. It's good. Yeah, it's an interesting channel. There's a lot of the scamming stuff on YouTube, I notice, especially from those Indian call centers and stuff, the ones that try to get you that you're in trouble with the tax people and stuff like that. They're always funny. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I'm just about cracked on my 2-hour thing that I like to keep it to, unless it's ladies' night. If it was ladies' night, that usually just goes on until Doodle tells me to wrap it up. And thank you, and hopefully we'll see each other really soon. I forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Yo, get it twisted. This rap shit is mine, motherfuckers. Fucking game. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing.
Cheers, everyone.
It's what you hearing.
Peace out. Catch you next time. Thank you for monitoring Cat Doodle. Love you, baby.
X go deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop, stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if you did. Damn right, and I do it again. Yeah, I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanna know but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a light day. I'm getting down, down like a nigga said freeze. But won't be the one ending up on his knee, bitch, please. But the only thing we cats did was came out to play. Stay out my way, motherfucker. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. Ain't never gave nothing to me. And every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength. I'm a jail nigga, so I face the world like a girl in the bullpen. You against me against you. Whatever, whenever, nigga, fuck you gon' do. I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. Only nigga that you know who can chill. Come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Niggas wanna fight me, fight these kids. I put in work and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who we be looking, but they don't know who they see. Niggas, we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. Hey yo, where my niggas at? I know I got them down in the green, give them love and they give it back. Talk too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong. Love to the wild, wild hunters. Shout out to niggas that done it. And it ain't even about the dough. It's about getting down for what you stand for, yo. For real. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll.